that even mama couldn't tell that my baby is so vain she is almost a mirror, and the sound of a name sends a permanent shiver down my spine. Alright. So what am I doing? Alright. Yeah, I need to do scab runs at the moment. I need a light bulb. Alright. Alright. I'm looking at my hideout. Okay. I need a light bulb for that. Alright, I'll have it for okay. Screws. I need screws, light bulbs, and so I need light bulbs. We're already on the road to getting generator 3, so that's fine. Um, alright, alright, alright. So just run a thing where you're looking for light bulbs. The problem is, I got a fucking what is it? Task. Find items from the category in one raid. Valuables. What does that mean? In one raid. Yeah, that that's what I gotta look for. So what's a valuable item? Oh my god, fucking Reddit. I'm guessing I have to find what a Rolex, a um, like yeah, I know it's gonna be a short stream because I have to work tomorrow and I have to get my food organized. So at most it's going to be 2 hours. I'm thinking a Rolex, valuables, you know. What is listed as valuables? Fuck Reddit. I'm just like, I never use Reddit. Like, I've never found anything useful on Reddit. Maybe once. And most of the time it's like, I'm stupid, I didn't look. And when they say that, it's like, okay, then I'm stupid and I didn't look. Oh no. So I'm guessing it's things like the horse, the lion, the wouldn't money come under that as valuables? But you know, that's what I'm trying to work out. What is the terms of valuable? Let X. Okay. Yeah, but that's barter list. I'm not after the barter list. I'm after what the game deems valuable. There we go. Let's have a look. Category: horse figurine, golden egg, golden skull ring. Oh, chains, teapot. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, that's good. I just love it. It's like, what is it? I have a level 3. Suck as a PMC. Wait till I get in the scav. Oh yeah. My sorry. That's why I think Coil's a pussy. Coil's a pussy because he's like, oh, you want to do that, and it's like, you do that with the ability to do that shit on your account. You bought the best account. I don't have the money to buy the best account. I'd be doing the same thing with the space. But I have to slowly build up to. So I have to use my scav to get me there. And it's not like I can upgrade my account because now there's sanctions. I can't upgrade my account. Also, having a good, rep on your PMC. I mean, Scav gives you a lot of bonuses, bitch. I need some music. We love music from Miles to Jimi Hendrix.
Karma. What goes around comes around, right? Right. How you treat people is how they'll treat you back. Disrespect them or nothing, they're gonna slap you back. Yeah. Sometimes it hurts, and that's bad karma. Watch out for it.
How am I supposed to live in a world full of negative? How am I supposed to love in a world full of those and shut up? I guess I'm living day to day.
Это что за хрень? ГГ, изи. А вот тут друган мой бывал точно.
I don't care about this
Ну,
room.
шкура цела уже неплохо.
I'm making fun of everybody on this one. I don't want anything. I'm just gonna go.
Ну ничего, скупщику все продам и заживем.
You know, it's just a warm-up run. Just open all the doors. That's what I'm doing. Let's open all the doors!
Давай, мочи!
Divide my digs! Alright, intelligence. It's no light bulb. I need a fucking light bulb. Why am I in dorms then? I want a fucking light bulb. I need one more light bulb. Give me a fucking light bulb. Alright. I want a fucking light bulb. Alright. So what is my... I have a level 12 scout. Okay. I want a fucking light bulb. Give me a light bulb and I'm out of here. Yeah, I'll take those. Yeah. I don't need them, but I'll take them. No, I don't care. I see you at the crossroads. I'll guess this one. Alright, fuck it. We're going over into there. Everybody fight him here. I don't want to fight. I need a light bulb. Ah, fuck it, I'll take that. Haven't seen that, but I'll take it. Don't care. Give me money. Give me money. Hey, there was a shortage of toilet paper. I'm taking it. People are idiots and think everything comes from China. Which is not true. China makes the basic bitch versions of everything. And they suck at it. Okay. Meat just right in front of me. It's fine. I don't care. I didn't. Ooh, juicy, juicy, juicy. Alright. Now is the time to get the fuck out of this place. I got so much cash. Alright. Old Gate, is it? Or... Oh, guests.
Ну и чё тут? Есть кто? Нет?
Oh, well, yeah, someone's dead. Fuck it, give me a gun, more money. Again, let's go. More money, more money, more money. Give me more money. I don't care. I don't care about your political views. I care about surviving. I am way overweight. I'm swinging around. Fucking hell. It's like I should rename my dude Vacuum. Like, seriously, like, gun goes there, gun gun, gun gun, gun gun, gun gun, gun gun, yeah, I'm a gun gun. Yeah, I can't put it in a scab box, so I gotta fucking put it. Yeah, I can only do that for so long. And yes, that is my voice. There's no mod. Like, everything I do when it comes to my voice is natural. There's no modification. Hey! Hey, everybody! Oh, yeah. It's nice. Oh, yeah. This sucks. Not seriously, it fucking. That's. See, this. See, everybody has that gold, like the top tier version of the game. They already have the stash at full unlock. And then they complain, oh, I don't have any space. I don't have any space. It's like, I have the basic bitch version of the game. And I have upgraded my stash. Because it would have been about here. This is what I've upgraded. Like, I think it was the last wipe or the previous. It was the beginning of last year. And I got up to, like, I had upgraded my alpha box to a beta box. You know, a cabinet, you know, pouch. I have an alpha. I can get to a beta. I've done that. I need the sugar, and I need that. I don't care about that or that, even though that would be nice, but, I don't know. Alright. I guess that's what we're gonna get from this run. Sell, sell, sell. We're gonna sell both those guns. I can sell that. Alright, so make space, keep that, sell that. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I don't have any space. I don't have any space, baby. How am I supposed to live in a world full of negative?
These fat rats think they fit like they the Iron Man. I got the iron tongue and the iron hand. I make the final stand. The final showdowns come round to hit ya as I throw down my gauntlet to switch the picture. If ya look in the mirror, you're bound to get a reflection like with
every action there is a reaction.
dodgy action to cause a negative drama. And if you know God's law,
You know what you're coming.
no, I'm a bomb ya, running in traps like taps. You think you're floating on the cream, you and your rat pack. Well, I'm take that, throw back. Now let's dwell. How I should like you like jail cells so we can exhale. I'm a bull, and use a matador. I'm seeing red, I'm a target like possible. You floating in space like astronauts. I started off last, but now I'm first. While your shame game got cut off like umbilicals at birth.
Am I supposed to live in a world full of negative? How am I supposed to love in a world full of push and shove? Supposed to live in a world of lust and greed?
Such a pity, everybody trying to be pretty, don't give an nitty-gritty. I look around the block, no kids playing hopscotch. Too busy on the internet, surfing that rock. Just converse kinda rude, like, so what you trying to prove? I say, nothing, I'm just trying to build a feeling, I live like you. I got plans to take this city up to Senate. As life's one big race and all the streets to win it. If you're not with it like quitters, then get out of my face. You got no place in my grace with your remains. You're a disgrace to the sire. You need to rekindle your fire and look higher, higher. Look around, I got sounds to help you get down so you can get up. But avoid them sticking rats that get me fed up. Yeah, they make me wanna throw up. They gotta grow up. I'll be
Feeling nowhere. The world full of negative. How am I supposed to love in a world full of push and shove? Supposed to lead and learn and nothing to read. Day to day, Adelaide and OTZ.
Picture on the border, it's time to roll. I will continue like part 2 with no to and fro. Aiming at infinity, starting at 0. Have to lead the poor lost souls before they fall slow. I got the key to the door and I'm searching for the keyhole. And I unlock the door, I bring you love to my people. I like these fickle fanatics who wanna cause death. Cut hope slave, praying we fall to hell's depths. As I watch and see all our progress regress. As what goes up comes down nevertheless. We stunned by the horror, cold hearts were armor.
Boomerang thing.
Cause we all face our karma.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. And my eyes get so red. And what the hell is on Joey's head? Where... This is where I grew up. I'm taking back around the next state up. I'm so high. I hear heaven. And the feeling and can save us. And they say that a hero can save us. Hold on to the wings of a hero. Wow. It sucks. The Y button on my keyboard, my mechanical keyboard, fails, so I can't. Temptation. Temptation. Temptation gives me what I need. Temptation. Running on a sea of time. I lost what I need. Let's take hold. I lost all control. And then lets me down. Energy of rage. I gaze in embrace. With my soul. I lost all control. Illusion we feel. Oh, we're back up to 1,000,000, baby. I lost all control. Never lets me down. Out of control. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I need a slash. We'll get some more beer going, baby. It's like, yes, I wanna do my PMC, but I can't do my PMC till I'm ready. Anyway, I need a dunny break. Well, I might as well organize my food, my pizza that's been sitting there ready to go. Let's put the oven on, full bore, organize it. Alright. Conversations kill. Oh. Conversations kill. What? Stone Temple Pilots. Um. Um. Uh. Uh. A big empty, that it is. Driving faster in my car. Oh, my scav is ready again. Oh, smoke a cigarette and laugh some more. Conversations kill. Going faster in my car. The times they go easy and it's come to stay. Times we go easy. The conversation. Times they go easy. Come to stay. I'm waiting on, waiting on, waiting on. Conversations kill. Shine on, you crave into moving. Too much jumping in my soul thing. It means thing. Time to go and leave this come to stay. Time in conversation. I'm way too long. Alright, we're looking for light bulbs. I need a light bulb. Conversations care. Alright. I got 1 hour to go until I have to get food and sleep. Only leads you then. Serrano. South African made is there gonna be a armor repair kit? Nope. Okay. Nothing gonna be in that jacket, so I don't care. There's a dead dude. Hey, a gun. I'll take that. I got a gun. No, there's nothing in there I need.
Ну и чё тут? Есть кто, нет?
I need a light bulb. Give me a fucking light bulb. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Doesn't bother me. That's what's good about a scav. I don't care.
How's it going? Welcome back to another show. This is You May.
The fuck is this? It's not what I selected. Ugh. Yeah, oh wow! Who would have thunk it?
And the excuses begin. It's the same song and dance that we see every single time there's any criticism whatsoever. It must be Russian bots. It must be review bombing.
It's like we're over it, okay? We're normal people saying we don't want this shit. Do you know what was so good about Bill in the first one? They didn't. He was just a dude, and they were like, Ellie finds his gay porn stash. Oh, so he's gay. Okay, I don't care. But episode 3 is like, oh, we're gonna push it in your face. It's like, no, the way it was originally done was the best way to do it. Because he was a good dude, we didn't care that he was gay. Now it's like, oh, that's his whole life. His whole life apparently is about being gay. And that's the problem with the world today. It's like, oh, what's your sexual orientation? Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a good person or a bad person. I care about your sexual orientation. And I just get... That's why it was so good in The Last of Us, the video game. And they fucked it up. Neil Cuckman has striked again. He has no idea how to actually write anything. Because you know who wrote it? Was Amy Hennig. Amy Hennig was the one who wrote The Last of Us. And she got fired at the end. And he plastered his name on it. Amy Hennig wrote Uncharted 2. It is disgusting. It's like, oh, all these things that were good, I wrote it. And it's like, no, you actually are a shit writer. It's like, I'm not a good writer. I have good concepts for writers. Like, I'm an imaginative person. I can invent scenes and everything. Like, I've understood how to make a warp drive. Not just... I don't know how to fold space. That is... You know. But I understand, like, I've studied enough and I can understand how to make a warp drive. I don't know the logistical implementation of that shit. And I knew, like, I'll never watch a TV series again from the beginning. after watching Foundation Saga, the first series of the Foundation, I'm like, this. I That's the only saga of books I ever read was the Foundation. Like, there are some things in there, right? But there's a whole bunch of bullshit. The android's meant to be male. I even noticed it in scenes. It's like, oh, we've got to put this male character in there because it's meant to be male. So we'll just make up a spy for the. You know, it's like, that's meant to be the android. You know what I mean? It's like, you fucked the story up. If you're gonna buy a story, follow the fucking story. That's what made it good. Oh, but we're gonna diversify everything. Who asked for you to diversify everything? What you're doing is actually making things worse. I live in a world where I can go to the fucking thingo and it's like, hey, you doing, dude? You know? Kind of shit. It's like, I didn't give a flying fuck if he's black, white, brown, whatever. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the world today, where they want race or sexual agenda being the priority. I just treat people like they're people. You know? It's like, I didn't give a shit if you're bumming a dude in the ass. I wouldn't participate, but hey, go ahead. I didn't give a shit. And it's just so weird. What the fuck in the world is going on?
It must be toxic fans. The Last of Us Episode 3 review bomb despite widespread acclaim. The Last of Us Episode 3 is suffering from review bombing.
Review bombing. Okay. Hey, who would have actually thought, hey, there'll be a lot of people outspoken about this shit. Oh, then and that's review bombing. Oh, it must be review bombing. Review bombing is done by corporations, not people.
Despite having achieved widespread acclaim for depicting Frank and Bill's love story. I will say, I do think that it does have widespread acclaim. There's no doubt about that. I talked about it in my previous video that it seems like I might be on the unpopular side of this, which is totally fine. It's not the first time I've had the unpopular opinion, and it won't be the last time. The difference is I don't have to play a fake victim when that happens. I understand a lot of people like this episode, and like I said it's a well-made episode. I said it's a good episode.
Yeah, I
and
didn't care.
I saw a lot of people that generally would agree with what I have to say.
But I don't watch. I'll only watch television shows at the end of their run. I stopped watching. What is it? What's his name? The Walking Dead, the Negan series. Where, and I'm just like, I'm over this, dude. I'm just like, it's 7 series, just you know, and it's still going. I'm just so fed up with, like, I haven't watched any TV. It's like I may catch the occasional Family Guy episode or South Park episode, but I just don't care about television anymore. I watch YouTube for my entertainment, or watch old movies like Die Hard or RoboCop or whatever, where normal, you know what I'm saying? Normal existed. Men were men, women were women. It's hard to find chicks that are just like, yeah, I want to be sexually desired by men. They're like, no, you shouldn't sexually desire me because, well, what's the point? And then they grow up a weak husk of a woman, and a guy continues on.
Say on my YouTube channel, say, hey, I disagree with everything you said, Jeremy, yada, yada, yada. And I'm totally fine with that. But that still doesn't mean that you're not going to upset people in general. It doesn't mean that it's review bombing. It means that people didn't like it and they're expressing their opinions. We see positive review bombing, we've seen negative review bombing. That's the reality of the world. But you don't want to sit there and weaponize positive review bombing. No, you don't want to talk about that. It's only weaponizing negative review bombing when you can build a narrative around it. And we see the media doing that all the time. So it says, despite widespread acclaim for its love story between Frank and Bill, The Last of Us Episode 3 is suffering from a review bombing campaign. HBO's Last of Us is a true-to-form adaptation. Oh, now it's okay to point out true-to-form adaptation?
No, it's not a true to form adaptation.
Wow, I thought that was toxic. I thought only toxic fans wanted true-to-form adaptations. But of course, this isn't a true-to-form adaptation because you changed a lot for Episode 3 of the video game. It follows Joel and Ellie through a post-apocalyptic wasteland, yada, 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 yada. And then it says, however, Episode 3 represented a change in focus for the series as it followed Frank and Bill instead of Joel and Ellie. It narrates two men who survived the early days of the worldwide infection and came to fall in love during this devastation. And then it says, The Last of Us Episode 3 heart-wrenching explores romance in a world of zombies and devastation, and it has earned the love of audiences and critics. Unfortunately, it has earned the attention of review bombers who went to IMDb to hammer the project by providing over 27,000 reviews, rating the episode a 1 out of 10 at the time.
Yeah, because they were probably people who played the original game and hadn't, like myself, I don't care that he's homosexual. That's the whole point of the game. It's like, oh yeah, he's just dude. Oh yeah, you find out he's gay, but he's a dude. Now they're making it like, oh, his whole thing was being gay. You know what I mean? It's like it changes his character so badly. It changes what he means to the story. By trying to highlight his gayness, they've actually diminished his importance to the story. You know? He was a dude who happened to be homosexual. Now his whole character is being defined by, oh, he was gay. So what? I know a lot of gay dudes. They don't define themselves by their sexuality. They help me picking up women, I guess, but I keep saying them. It's like, no, 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 no. I don't care. You know? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't care. So what's actually happened is, the thing about it is, oh, they're getting a review bomb. They've actually ruined the character. They think, oh, we've owned the chuds. And it's like, no, you've destroyed the character. You don't understand the what we're saying. We don't care if he's gay. What we're saying is, you made his whole character about being gay. And it's like, that's not what he is. He's a man who happens to be gay. That's the difference. That's the difference. It's an insult to gay people. It's like, I've been around gay people since the 80s. And all that shit. I don't care if someone is gay. But the problem is, in the world today, oh, someone's sexuality is their fucking priority. It's like, no. Their character is their priority. What they do in their spare time is not their main focus. You know? It's just, it's actually insulting. It is actually, it's bloody insulting.
Of this writing. The episode currently sits at an 8 out of 10, significantly less than the first two episodes, which holds a 9.2 and a 9.3 respectively. So it's got an 8 out of 10, and you're crying. You're crying because it has an 8 out of 10. Holy shit. This reminds me of Ryan's Batman review, where he gave it an 8 out of 10. He had some criticisms, and the internet said he hated it. Holy shit. One of the many reasons that the episode is earning love is that The Last of Us avoided anti-gay tropes by depicting a gay love story without unnecessary tragedy or violence against the central characters. Instead, Bill and Frank are allowed to grow old together and go out respectfully even amid an apocalypse. Their love story spans practically the entire episode.
Yeah, but it
and is
ruins
the emotional
Bill.
undercurrent of a major
It
arc in the
ruins
show. And it's
Bill.
why reviewers are lashing out. Many of the comments of the episode speak about the episode's agenda, pandering, and alternate motives, and are largely driven by blatant homophobia. There you go. While some of the reviews discuss the episode slowing down the pace and shifting too far from the source material and Ellie and Joel's journey, homophobia is the undercurrent in many of these reviews, leaving the actual critiques feeling hollow.
Now, what did I just say? I don't care who you bump. I've been to prison. There's a lot of people who are like, I'm not gay, I'm in prison. And it's like, dude, you're gay. I didn't give a shit. I didn't give a flying fuck. What we hate is the destruction of the character. You've cheapened the character. You've cheapened that character. You've cheapened him to just being a gay dude. Instead of being a forceful guy, a manly guy who was just happened to be homosexual. That's the difference. And I find that insulting. I find insulting the gay people who think that all we can identify as is we're gay. And it's like, but you're more than just a sexual, thing. You're a person. And that's the problem with modern day writing. They make everything about their sexuality. I don't care about your sexuality. Are you a good person? That's the priority. I don't give a shit if you want to hump a fucking whale or whatever. You have a whale in the backyard or a dolphin, and you have sex with a blowhole or whatever. I don't give a shit. Are you a good person? With, let's prioritize, this bullshit. Like, I have to be gay to stand up for the world and fight. What am I fighting for? It's just pathetic. And they go, wonder why people like, oh, no one's watching this shit. Like, I will never watch this series. It's like, I was thinking about watching the first episode, and I said, nope. I'm not gonna watch the first episode. I'm gonna wait to the end of the series, and bam, they fucked Bill over. They fucked the character Bill over so bad. He was so good in The Last of Us, and they just did him dirty. Basically turning his whole identity into his sexuality, instead of basically he's just a dude, and loves dudes, or his dude, and it's like, who cares? I just am.
The Last of Us episode 3.
I am so fucked off with this woke agenda in the world that I am praying for World War III because we need a war to reset everything. We need it. We all this bullshit that's happening now is because people haven't had it hard. I am, for one, we need, like, Israel has it good. Doesn't matter who you are, you have to do 2 years conscription. And of course it was dickhead Gough Whitlam, the dumbest fuckwit in the world. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of it. No. Conscription is like prison for me. I went to prison. I did it all. I had, I let me put it this way: if you go to prison, that's how it should be. It's like you get 2 years conscription in the army or navy or the air force, depending on the aptitude test, or you get 2 years in prison. Either way, you're gonna understand how shit works. You know? That's how
Changed expectations by
people are
providing a
gonna
new way of looking at the
understand how
apocalypse.
shit
So
works.
there is some cause to
You know?
anticipate the massive backlash, but not the extent of it. However, with over 50% of reviewers rating the episode a perfect 10 at the time of the writing, so positive review bombing. Can we just call that positive review bombing? So it's okay when 50% of the ratings scored a perfect 10. That's perfectly fine. No questions asked. Just consume, don't ask questions, wait for next product. But when there's a bunch of one-star reviews, that's automatically review bombing. That's automatically negatively review bombing. Got you. You see how the media does this? This is why they are terrible people and no one believes them. Why review bombing is on the rise. The Last of Us isn't the only piece of media to be review bombed, and it likely won't be the last. The Rings of Power suffered a review bombing campaign aimed at targeting its diverse cast.
No, the Rings of Power's review, basically people gave it shit reviews because that's not Lord of the Rings, it's not Silmarillion, it's nothing. This, you're using names and making your own story. That's complete fabrication. It's temptation. Review bombing. They the media wants to use that as a negative, and it's like, nah, it's actually sort of becoming a positive because what it means is the customers saying, not consumers, customers are saying this is a piece of shit. And like myself, They destroyed Bill's character. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. It really sucks if I get a light bulb. I mean, I could fit it. I need a light bulb. I don't care about dying.
Опачки!
Yeah. Is there anything in there that I need? Like, possible? Upstairs, yeah, there is. Okay. Fuck it, let's go. Full ball. We're gonna die here, baby. Now this is what happens when you have high scav rep. You have a boss. The guards don't shoot you. The boss might kill me. The guards won't at the moment. Come on, I need a light bulb.
Gaga easy. Это что за хрень?
Oh, fuck it. Let's use this shit. Use it all. And then use it all.
Пали в стороны! Вижу их!
That's a PMC. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. I couldn't give a shit. That was a PMC. I was like, oh man, if I can take out that chunky boy. I saw him, and I could tell he was a chunky boy. I was like, ooh, I'm taking out that chunky boy. I kept saying, it's like, I don't give a shit if I die. Alright, 20 minutes to the next run. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. But it doesn't bother me.
And feminist representation. Mrs. Marvel, She-Hulk, also suffered from review bombing, leaving Ms. Marvel with a 6.2 overall rating on IMDb with nearly 20%.
I love how they keep saying they were review bombed. It's like, hey, here's a little tip. Maybe your stuff was shit and nobody liked it. That's the best analytical. You know? It's like The Last of Us has been a bit like, yeah. Like, after what I'm hearing about what they've done to Bill on that episode, they have destroyed that character on that episode. Instead of doing it the way the game was, they're like, oh, it's a love story about gay people. And it's like, no, you think you've achieved something? You've actually destroyed the character. You've reconciled him to only being his sexuality instead of being more than his person. You know? That's why I'm disgusted about all this sexuality shit. And it's like, oh yeah. It's like, I grew up in the 80s. Yeah, I didn't give a shit that he's gay. Like, in the 80s, I was 10 years old and knew gay dudes. And you know what? I went over the house because my mum worked with them, and they had the best toys. You know what had the best toys? Because he didn't play with them. He bought the best toys, so the parents that came over, he put the kids in that room and they'll play with the toys. You know what I mean? It's, oh man. Nah, it's like after hearing what they've done to Bill from in his third episode, they've reduced him down to his sexuality. It's like a person is not defined by their sexuality. A person is defined by their character. Basically, sexuality is been turned into race. You know, it's like I believe that we should live in a world and a person is based on the content of their character. And that's my attitude. I don't give a shit if you're black, white, grey, blunt. Although, I have problems with food. And I have a real problem with Ethiopian food. It's not spicy enough. It's a little bit bland. Of course, I'm joking. But I always say this. I'll tell you an anecdote. Like my mum was. It's like if you think I'm old. My mum's still working. Actually, what's the year? 23. So she's 80, working in a call center. And she was telling me, so this is secondhand anecdote. And she was talking to a woman on the phone. And she goes, yeah, it's cold. Yeah, the sun. And she goes, yeah, because I've taught her, you know, because humans can't change the weather. It's the Earth, Moon, Sun, and all the planets that change the weather. A volcano can change the weather, which is the Earth. But humans play no part in changing the weather, or the climate for that thing. And she goes to the woman, "Oh, yeah, you know, she's on the phone. It's like, yeah, because they go, oh, it's really cold this summer. And it's like, because I've taught my mum to see this bullshit for what it is. And like, she gets the same thing. It's like, you see it so much you don't want to see it anymore. And it's like, yeah, I do that. It's like, you know, I watch the new shit and I gotta take a break. Just bullshit breaks kind of shit. Like, yeah, I watch some, you know, for a week I'll watch some fucking car shit. I need to get away. I just don't know how people can't see the truth. Anyway, so she was talking on a show, on a, you know, cool thing. And she's going, yeah, and they were talking, oh yeah, it's cold. And she goes, yeah, it's because the sun is dormant at the moment. And she goes, oh, why is that? You know, because the sun affects our weather. And it wasn't until it was explained to her, and she's like, oh, I never thought about it that way, but that makes sense. And when I heard that, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people? This is how it works. We have a sun, it heats the water, which evaporates and makes rain. That's the basic premise that you start with. And when she told me that, I'm like, oh my god. I am truly living in a world of morons. The sun is the greatest changer of our climate. The second is our orbit around the sun. The third is our moon. The sun is the greatest changer of our climate. The sun is dormant at the moment. I said this 18 months ago. I keep reminding my mum. I keep going to her. Hey, who called it? Who called it? Who called it? Who called it? She hates it because she feels the cold. And I keep saying to her, who called it? Who called it? Who called it? Who called it? 18 months ago, I said, get ready for a cold summer. It was. I think she half believed me, but I think she fully believes me now. It's like, yeah, wow. Once you understand how the Earth cycle, and the problem is, it's gonna get a whole lot colder. It's like global warming. We want it because shit ton colder now. Alright. Yeah, see, I see all through the propaganda and all this shit. It's like, have I had a vaccine? No, I'll never take a vaccine. It's a facade. You might as well inject saline into your body. It's all a load of bullshit. It's basically, I'll never die. Because you know why? Well, I will die at one point. I'll never die from COVID. I've had it once. I never spread it. Why I had it for the month. I lost my taste. But I'll never die from it. You know why? Because I eat my green vegetables. Wow, that's a pathetic thing. But it's also true. It's like, a great example I have, it's like I sliced my arm open, right? And I stuck it together with band-aids. Yeah, I have a groovy scar there. But everybody go, you know what I did? After I sliced my arm open? I'm like, ugh. I didn't go, "Ah!" waving my arms around, crying like a baby. I'm like, shit. I walked inside, got some Dettol, antiseptic shit, doused it in that, and then pulled it together and used some band-aids to hold it together. And then 2 weeks later, bam! I have a groovy scar. You know? It's like, I'm not a fucking pussy. The amount of times that people think I'm a pussy just because I'm a nice guy. I've had so many people punch me in the face. Like, I'm gonna take one by punch you in the face. And it's like, that really works out wrong for him. I have never, ever. It's like, if I had to, I could kill a person with bare hands. But I'm a nice guy. You know? Even in prison, like when that dude. Nah, what happened to him after I left prison? Like, went to the APC, accelerated. What is it? Pre-release center. I spent most of my prison sentence in the pre-release center, right? Because I don't know what it is about me. Everybody just loves me. I'm the nicest guy in the world. But the evil people want to take me on. I don't know what it is. You know? It's weird. It is weird. I'm a nice guy, right? I even, even in the APC, right? I go, I bought all these chocolate bars and stuff for different people in the cottage. And I was like, hey, I had no wrapping paper. And I made, so I had to use newspaper. And I did it. And I was like, here you go, here you go, here you go. It's like I kept a Mars bar for myself, right? One Mars bar. And then we got someone on the day before, like Christmas Eve. I was like, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice here that and give him the Mars bar. So I gave all 8 of them, he likes picnics. You know, kind of shit. Even, like, I remember him saying he's thoughtful because he knows I like picnics. It was just a small gesture of Christmas. Kind of shit. I spent my 40th birthday in prison. That sucked. Not that I really care about birthdays. It's just a tick of the dial as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Scab, baby. I love how it ticks over and it's like, now I need a slash. Okay. Alright. I don't care if anybody's watching. You all suck. Well, nah. That's rude. I appreciate you. But there's more entertaining stuff around. If you are watching. I don't care if you are watching. I don't have the chat open. I don't care. Anyways, I need a slash, baby. I need a slash. I need a slash. I need a slash. I do have to. Alright. This is gonna be the last run. Because I gotta work tomorrow. Or today. I gotta get some food. And that's it. Last run. I just need a light bulb. Give me a light bulb. That's all I need is a light bulb. Mind you, I found graphics cards. I don't need graphics cards. Alright, this is gonna be my last run. That's it. No more beer, that's it. I'm gonna organize my pizza. I'm getting better at cooking pizza. Once you understand the mythology of pizza cooking, you know how to pizza cook. I had no one to instruct me on pizza cooking. I had to teach myself. Much like building engines. It's like, hey, can you rebuild this engine? Yeah. I sorta can.